Some people rarely post their photos online. No selfies, no mirror pictures, no updates showing where they are or what they're doing. And psychology says this behavior is often misunderstood. Most people assume it comes from insecurity, from low confidence, from fear of judgment. But for many people, it comes from something else entirely: awareness. Psychology shows that people differ in how they seek validation. Some people feel connected when they are seen. Others feel connected when they are understood. People who don't post their photos often have a low need for external validation. Their sense of self doesn't depend on likes, comments, or reactions. They don't feel the urge to confirm their existence online. They already feel real without an audience. Another important reason is privacy. These individuals draw clear psychological boundaries. They separate what is personal from what is public. To them, social media is not a diary, it's a stage, and they don't feel comfortable performing their life. This doesn't mean they dislike attention. It means they choose when and where attention is allowed. Psychology links this behavior to a strong sense of control. They want ownership over their image, their moments, and their story. Once something is posted, it no longer belongs only to them. It becomes open to interpretation, judgment, and comparison. Many people who avoid posting photos simply don't find value in that trade. There is also a difference in how people process experiences. Some people experience life externally. They document first and feel later. Others experience life internally. They feel first and document less, or not at all. People who don't post photos often fall into the second group. They want to be present in the moment, not frame it. Posting feels like interruption rather than connection. Psychology describes this as internal orientation. Meaning comes from reflection, not reaction. That's why these individuals often observe more than they share. They listen more than they announce. They notice details others overlook. Online, they may appear quiet. Offline, they are often thoughtful and aware. Another factor is how they relate to judgment. Some people fear judgment. Others simply don't care for it. People who don't post photos often belong to the second group. They don't want their appearance to become a topic. They don't want their expressions to be analyzed. They don't want moments to be reduced to opinions, not because they are insecure, but because they find it unnecessary. Psychology also shows that these individuals often value depth over exposure. They prefer being known by a few people deeply rather than by many people superficially. They don't confuse visibility with connection. Social media encourages constant presentation, but these people are more interested in authenticity. They don't curate an image. They live their identity privately. This is why many of them feel calm online. They are not maintaining a version of themselves. They are not comparing timelines. They are not measuring worth through engagement. That mental freedom matters. It reduces anxiety. It reduces pressure. It reduces the need to keep up. Another misunderstood aspect is confidence. Not posting photos does not automatically mean low self-esteem. In many cases, it reflects secure self-esteem. These individuals don't need to prove how they look, where they are, or how well they're doing. They know who they are without showing it. Psychology suggests that when self-worth is internal, the desire for external display decreases. They don't disappear. They simply don't broadcast. There is also emotional timing involved. These people don't rush to share experiences. They let moments settle. They process emotions privately before making anything public. Often, by the time processing is complete, the urge to post is gone. Not because the moment wasn't meaningful, but because it already served its purpose, lived, felt, integrated. In a world that rewards constant visibility, choosing privacy becomes a quiet psychological statement. It says, my life doesn't need approval to have value. So when you see someone who never posts their photos, it doesn't mean they are hiding. It may mean they are selective. It may mean they are grounded. It may mean they protect their inner space. They understand that being seen is not the same as being understood, and sometimes staying unseen is a sign of clarity, not fear.